Welcome back. This will be the last video in this series. Join us as we battle the elements to leave Deadwood and then spend 2 days driving across South Dakota and Minnesota to reach Milwaukee. Welcome to The Right Life. We're Catherine and Edward, a married couple based in London with a passion for travel and experiencing the world together. On our channel, we share our adventures from uncovering hidden gems to learning about new cultures and discovering amazing historical sites. Join us as we explore the world. Unexpected in April. Oh geez, 877 miles to Milwaukee. This is exciting.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be driving in this morning when it was 80 degrees yesterday.
No.
And yeah, I've got 874 miles to do today. At least they're plowing the roads. All these 4x4s overtaking me 50 miles an hour because, you know, they're bulletproof. Meanwhile, I'm out of my element because it only snows once every 5 years.
But you're doing very well.
25 miles an hour, so I should be down about this time tomorrow.
After making it through the worst of the snow, we stopped off in Murdo at the Pioneer Auto Museum. That looks like fun. Oh, it's out of order because that looks like it would be fun. The Dolly Parton game. Look at this old TV. I bet we could stick that on eBay for some money.
I think it'd be brain cancer watching it too long, wouldn't it?
Probably. With the old beer cans.
Yeah, I saw that. Like the old Foster's can there.
It's just ginormous.
And the Pabst Blue Moon.
Ham's beer? I've never even heard of that. Dell Earnhardt's cars, a wooden car, a Pontiac from Smokey and the Bandit, and here we have the General Lee, the Dukes of Hazzard. What is this? What is this horrible thing?
It's painful snow.
It's the hurdy kind of snow.
You should saw it last night when I come out to get your fudge. Lumps of hail the size of marble. The 50-foot dignity statue depicts an indigenous woman receiving a star quilt and was created by Dale Claude Lanthier. The sculpture honors the culture of the Lakota and Dakota peoples who are indigenous to South Dakota. Fortunately, she was built to endure high winds. Edward's being very brave because it is absolutely freezing and incredibly windy. Our next stop was the Mitchell Prehistoric Indian Village, where the head archaeologist gave us a tour. It's like looking at iron age settlements in the UK, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're like 3,000 years behind everyone else, aren't they?
This is really the first time we've done something like this in the U.S.
But you can see the horn coming off its side.
Do you see it, sweetie?
Mitchell, South Dakota. This is the Court Palace. It's got 2022, so it's just
of done every year. It looks different every year. This is
It says circus.
Stuff. And time to look at it yet, yeah.
Fortunately, the further we drove from Deadwood, the warmer the weather became.
When we started today, it was about 30 degrees out and there was 5 inches of snow and it was still coming down. And now, 400 miles later, we are in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, still, and it is 65 degrees. It's sunny, but it is super, super windy, and I'm just a little bit hoarse, probably because I talk too much. But as you can see, the falls are behind me, so we're going to explore this park for a bit before hitting the road and continuing on the path to Milwaukee.
Try not to die on the rocks. I wonder what's in the phone. Keep saying stay away from the phone.
I know, I have no idea. I wish there was someone we could ask.
Oh well.
I didn't even see any
Industrial
film.
runoff from the whatever they're making over there.
I didn't even see any film. You like the falls?
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, this is really lovely, and I think Sioux Falls as a town is something that we should add to our list to really spend some more time here, because there are several museums and points of historic interest, and there's some very cool parks in the surrounding areas as well. It's definitely a place that's worth spending more than just the 20 minutes we're going to be here for.
We finally stopped at Rochester, Minnesota, just in time for a quick dinner at the tap house, and then we found our way to nearby Speakeasy for a well-deserved nightcap.
I think we're in Madison, Wisconsin. I'm not entirely sure, but we are at the Mustard Museum. So there's lots of mustards here to check out, and lots of mustard. There's even a tasting bar, and here are the mustards of Europe.
Yeah.
Where's the German one I like?
We've got walls and walls and walls and walls and walls of it. I mean, plus, you know, they're all the different pots you put your mustard in as well. She's been a bit fancy.
For the fancy mustard.
I don't see the Coleman's there.
Yeah, I'm looking. I don't see any Coleman's at all. You should have brought them some.
Oh, you like that stuff, don't you?
I do.
The one at the back there, the Dijon.
Yes. That's Finland. 27 virtues of mustard.
Oh, right, what's that then?
Well, we've got adventurous.
Yeah.
Mustard is articulate. It's confident. You're just describing me right now. Affectionate, that would be you.
Oh, okay.
Bold and courageous. Are we bold and courageous?
No.
Oh.
So these are all the American ones.
My state books.
There's Maryland on the top there. Apparently you do a salad style mustard. Oh, sweetheart, the Coleman's has got its own cabinet. I was feeling very disappointed until I saw its own cabinet.
very important.
Of course, it's not made in Norwich anymore. They shut the factory down
Where's it made now?
about a year ago. Look at that. Can't beat it on a bit of steak. Or a bit of ham or a Scotch egg or something like that. And they've got a pig. Shouldn't touch this, but they got a pig taking a bath in a mustard.
That's pretty good.
I'm just hearing some English accent.
This is the local rodeo here at the town of Cochrane, in the Western Canadian.
No, it's not.
BBC English.
No, it's BBC English, yeah.
Bordeaux, certainly Bordeaux. Yes, you can tell by it's a typical brown French mustard. A slight, that hint of genuine anchovy and caper about it.
There's all the English mustards here. And then the Welsh. And the Irish. And the Scottish.
The next process is to add.
I feel like if we were at home, we would just watch that whole thing.
Yeah.
Don't you? We should try to find it. I bet it's on YouTube. Look! Do you want mustard from the vending machine?
That's a bridge too far, isn't it?
Maybe. Your expert art opinion, what is happening here?
In this picture here, this is the birth of Aphrodite, but it's been replaced by the French aged mustard. So this is the birth of French aged mustard.
He won't stand in front of the phone booth, even though he's feeling homesick.
Actually, it's pronounced Milwaukee.
Unfortunately, I couldn't get my act together quickly enough for us to make it to the historic Madder's restaurant. What she doesn't know is that I've done this on purpose because I didn't want to go there, and I'm getting my own back for her gypping me out of going to Vermont. So instead we ended up going to a nearby brat house. Dinner was followed with checking out some of Milwaukee's historic bars, Scaffoldi's Hideout and Wolski's Tavern, which felt like a bar hopping in a time machine.
The next morning, we headed to the public market for a Mexican breakfast.
Sweetheart, where are we today?
We're at the public market in Milwaukee.
Everybody, we're at the Milwaukee market, covered market. Just had Mexican breakfast, so Catherine will be firing up a stall later. We're just gonna have a little wander around the historic old part of town. And that's it.
After attempting and failing to find the cheese hat factory and make our own cheese hats, we headed to the Pabst mansion.
Oh, hello, we're at the Pabst mansion. This is where the Pabst family built their home after founding the brewery, and believe it or not, they were going to tear it all down and put a car park here, but it was rescued and it's now been turned into a museum for prosperity.
This house was built in 1890 for Captain Frederick and Maria Pabst, who founded the Pabst Brewery. They filled the home with art from all over Europe, and many rooms had a distinctive German flair. Edward even got to visit his favorite room.
And we just had a walk around and it was fantastic.
Good morning. We have left Milwaukee and our first stop was at Frank's in Kenosha. And Frank's is the oldest continuously operating
Boxcar diner.
Yes, thank you. Boxcar diner in the U.S. Frank brought it here in
1926 it says
yeah,
on the door.
In 1926, all the way from New Jersey, and behind this front is actually where the boxcar sits. So now we're going to work our way down the coast
Yeah.
of Wisconsin because tomorrow we fly out of Chicago.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's alright.
Is it great?
It's a great lake. Can't see anything for miles.
No? Is this your first ever Great Lake?
No.
When did you see another one?
There's one in the UK. You've been in what, Lake Windermere, haven't you?
Yeah, that's the Lake District. This is part of the Great Lakes.
Okay. What makes it great?
I don't know, it's big. It's deep.
It's deep. Okay. Is that in Wikipedia, is it? It's big. It's deep.
Possibly. I could check.
Unfortunately, the weather really wasn't on our side, so we ended up going straight to our hotel near O'Hare Airport. Fortunately, they had a fantastic steakhouse. The next morning we were up early and flew out to Maryland to catch up with my family.
Thank you so much for joining us on another adventure. We really hope you enjoyed traveling with us. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us with comments below. And if you know what happened to the Cheese Hat Factory in Milwaukee, please do let us know. We were absolutely gutted not to be able to make our own hats. So where are we?
I don't know.